Feeling overwhelmed at the start of the year? I get it. January rolls in and suddenly we're all expected to become productivity ninjas overnight. Where is the memo on how to do that? Or better yet, where is that new year, new me magic wand? Spoiler alert, it does not exist. But here's the even better news. You don't need it. What if you didn't have to do all the things? What if you could just hit reset without the overwhelm? In this video, I'm going to share with you how to simplify your life for a fresh start in January so you can focus on what matters most. Sound good? Let's dive in. Let me take you behind the scenes of my own January reset this year. Picture this. Coming out of the festive season, I was this close to diving straight into work mode, fueled by leftover Christmas chocolates and a mountain of to-dos. But then I thought, Holly, do you really need to start off the year by turning your life into a Netflix montage of stress and sticky notes? Probably not. So this January, I decided to simplify instead. I decluttered my workspace, tossed out all those random sticky notes that didn't make any sense. Anyone else find a random sticky note where it just says check thing and you have no idea what that thing is? And I focused on one intention: ease and clarity. So if you're feeling overwhelmed, here are 5 simple steps you can take to start your year with focus and clarity. Before you dive into setting goals or making plans, take some time to take a step back and reflect on what's not actually working. Planning without reflection is like trying to bake a cake when you don't have any eggs. It's not going to end well. Or worse, it's like trying to build IKEA furniture when you do not read the instructions. You'll end up with a wobbly bookshelf and a pile of screws, wondering where it all went wrong. So pause for a second and ask yourself, what's not working right now? Is it a habit that's draining your energy? Maybe it's saying yes to too many things and leaving you for no time with yourself. Write it down and then reflect. What can I let go of to make space for what truly matters? Now let's talk about needle movers. Those crucial actions that actually drive results instead of just keeping you busy. Think of them as the VIPs of your to-do list. For a content creator, maybe it's batch filming videos rather than constantly tweaking thumbnails. For an entrepreneur, it could be actually doing some proactive client outreach rather than reorganizing your Pinterest boards for the 5th time. And for someone focusing on health, it might actually be doing some meal prep on a Sunday rather than always scrolling through Instagram looking for new ideas. So just take a minute and ask yourself, what is one thing you can focus on this month that's going to have the biggest impact? One of the things for me was shifting my content planning from daily scrambling to dedicated weekly planning sessions. It felt uncomfortable at first, but it really transformed my workflow. Write down your needle movers, highlight them, circle them, put a sticker next to them, whatever you need to do to keep them front and center. Remember, this isn't about doing all the things, it's about doing the right things. Now let's get real. If your systems are chaotic, it's like trying to cook a meal in a kitchen where all the cupboards are a disaster zone and you don't know where anything is. That sometimes happens in my house when my kids try and help me unload the dishwasher. But the good news is that simplifying your systems doesn't have to be complicated. Start with what I call the touch it once method. When an email comes in, either respond, delete it, or schedule it immediately. No more marking them as unread for the 10th time. Or you can put it in a folder to come back to later, which is sometimes what I do. For digital files, create a simple 2025 active projects folder, and then you can have clear subfolders for each quarter and then each month. And yes, you can finally delete those 2019 drafts that you are probably never going to look at again. For my daily planning, I stick to my weekly power plan sessions and my profitable hour framework. Every week, I map out my top 3 priorities and align them with specific time blocks. And at the start of each workday, I dedicate an hour to needle moving tasks using my 4-step profitable hour system. Those 4 steps are mindset and embodiment, selling, growing, and serving. This way, every single day starts with intention and focus. Remember, systems should serve you, not stress you out. If your current setup feels like it's fighting against you, then it's time for a change. Let's talk about setting intentions. I know it's tempting to write down all the goals. Like, this is the year I will finally become a yoga expert, write a book, and start a side hustle making and selling candles. But let's be real, trying to do it all at once is a recipe for burnout. Instead, pick just one guiding intention for January. It might be a word like ease, focus, or rest. Or it might be a phrase like go all in. Write it somewhere you will see it every single day. Your planner, your fridge, or as a dramatic sticky note on your bathroom mirror. Whatever works to keep it in view for you every single day. And lastly, don't forget to plan for rest and play. Seriously, if Netflix binging counts as self-care, which I truly believe that it does, add it to your schedule. Whether it's a family movie night, a solo walk, or that long overdue bubble bath, these moments of recharge will keep you sane. For me, some days it's curling up with a book that has been on my TBR shelf for months. Other days it's me driving to do the nursery pickup and blasting out Defying Gravity from Wicked, pretending that I am Alphabet on Broadway. No judgment, right? Before you go, I've created something really special for you. A free weekly power plan checklist, which walks you through setting up your week with ease and focus. You'll find the link in the description below. It's the exact tool that I use to plan my week and helps ensure that I am always moving towards my goals. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What is one thing you are simplifying this month? Drop a comment below to share your focus. If you found this approach to simplification helpful, give this video a like and don't forget to subscribe. I share new videos every Tuesday focused on creating an intentional, focused life and business without the overwhelm. And remember, you don't have to do it all at once. Start with one thing, do it well, and build from there. That's how real, lasting change happens. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next Tuesday, where we'll be diving into the real reason why most goals fail and how you can avoid it. Until then, here's to making it happen. Was that cheers too cringy? I don't know.